A few months ago, I met a junior at a flagship university, which shall remain nameless, and he was telling me this story about his experience in trying to obtain credit for an internship. Well, he started at the registrar's office, and then they sent him to the financial aid office. The financial aid office sent him to the Career Center. The Career Center sent him to his academic advisor, and finally his academic advisor sent him to the dean's office. And as he was telling me the story, he said, you know what? Each time I had to go to all those offices, I had to repeat my story over and over again. It was really frustrating. And so I said to him, I said, well, what if you had to do this when you went into Target or some other retailer? What would happen? And he said, I would never go back. But yet he did go back to his institution. And it was really frustrating for him as he was trying to navigate this system that we put students through every day. Now, we already have the basic foundation in place to fix this. So over the last 25 years that I've covered higher education, I put it into these two different eras for the first 2 decades of this millennium. The first decade of the 2000s, we put a lot of money, effort, time, and energy into building amenities. It really was the amenities arms race. In fact, in 2003 and 2004, we built more square footage in higher education than we had at any 2-year period in American higher education, including back in the 50s and 60s. Then last decade, we started to put what we might call the soft infrastructure in place. Services, academic services, improving academic advising, career services, mental health and well-being services. And now, in this decade ahead, I think the opportunity for us is to connect the physical infrastructure of that first decade and the services infrastructure of that second decade into this improved student experience.